What's up, sarsaparillas? It's your girl Sassy J, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, guys, to another Love Island review. Yes, guys, thank you for watching. Before I get into the video, I'm just going to ask you guys to give the video a thumbs up. As you do, give the video a thumbs up, guys. And if you're new, welcome. Please subscribe, guys. Please. May I beg you, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, guys, okay? Please. The girl's trying to get to 5K by the end of the year. But anyways, guys, let's go into tonight's episode. So, let's start from the top. Is there any surprise who got dumped tonight? No. Not from me, anyhow. So, Lola and Konnor got dumped from the villa tonight. I mean, I was expecting it. I wanted Ayo and Jessica to go. I'm not going to lie. I was in my feelings. I was a bit hurt. I was also tired of the back and forth with Mimii. I was just tired of this storyline and I wanted it to come to an end, guys. So, and for me, by Ayo and Jessica leaving, it would have done that, okay? But saying that, we see in tonight's episode, it's not as full-on Ayo Mimii as like the previous episodes, which I'm so glad, because this means that perhaps it is coming to an end. So we did see where Ayo pulled Mimii again to clear things up some more. And at first I was just like, oh, not again. Because they're really just having the same kind of conversations over and over and over again. But at one point when Ayo was talking to Mimii and he said, listen, I just want to make it very clear because we've had this conversation and I've made it clear and I'm sure we've made it clear. But with everybody else getting involved, I just want to make it super clear that I don't want the situation to go any further. I wanted to leave in the past. I just want to focus on Jessica and all that kind of stuff. And you know what? I'm not going to lie, guys. One of the times I was just like, Mimii, please listen to Ayo, baby girl. Listen to Ayo because I feel like you're not listening for the words that's coming out of Ayo's mouth. You know what I'm saying? At one point, I'm just like, Mimii, listen, because she was saying, yeah, you know, I'm just like, I don't know if we should like pursue this. And I'm like, Mimii, no, he's saying we are not going to. I don't want to pursue it. Please listen to what he is saying. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think after when he repeated it, I think she finally got it. And like I said, I feel like it's the miscommunication all the time with the flirting and all that kind of stuff. It confused her. I think that's what I'm going to say. It confused her. But I honestly feel like now it's done. Because even when she walked off and she walked towards Josh, I feel like the way she looked, she seems a lot more kind of content. She seems okay with that situation. She seems happy about the fact that, okay, that's it. She didn't seem devastated or sad like how she looked in the previous episode. So I was glad just seeing that she looked like she was okay with it. And obviously she was saying to Josh, like, you know, that's done. And Josh was like, is it completely done? Is it completely over? She said, yeah, it's done. I just needed some time to see what I wanted to do, which is fair enough. Remember, it is a small villa. And you spent so long with this one person and now you have to change everything. You know what I'm saying? So it takes some time. You have to heal from it. You have to kind of get your head around it and you have to like pay attention to your heart, basically. So I feel like she is okay and I feel like this situation is done and I'm so thankful that it's over. I firmly believe that it's over and now we can move on to greater things. Okay, so let's talk about Joey because Joey is playing a game. Joey is playing a game. What is wrong with Joey is playing a game. Joey is giving mixed messages. Now, I'm hoping for Jessy's sake that Joey spins round the block. Hear me out, because here's the thing. We can't deny the fact that Joey is very interested in Lola. And he's made that very clear. He pulled her. And he told her, I'm not in a relationship, right? I've never said I was closed off, right? We're not exclusive. So at the end of the day, I am open to get to know you. He's even saying to her, I feel like you come and think you can turn my head. You know, what are you going to do? I think you're trouble. I feel like you think you can turn my head. Ooh. Do you know what I mean? He keeps giving her these little hints to say that he's available and he wants to get to know her. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, with Jessy, Jessy's saying, I don't feel threatened. I feel comfortable. I trust Joey. You know, I have nothing to worry about. But obviously, I don't think that's the case because if she really didn't have anything to worry about, she wouldn't be telling the girls that, oh, I'm done. I'm going home. Saying to Joey, oh, I'm gone because you didn't make it very clear. And he's like, trust me. And she's like, I can't. But here's the thing. Lola's not going to choose Joey. She's not going to choose Joey purely because of the whole thing that's going on now with Joey. Because remember, when she had the conversation with Jessy, Jessy was saying to her, like, listen, Joey said he's not interested. He said he's made it very clear he's not interested, and he's just being friendly. So I think that's kind of confused her, because you hear her asking the guys, like, why is everybody acting so surprised when I say that we were having a conversation? He said he wasn't closed off. And Joey's like, oh, what exactly did you say? Right? And he did the same thing to Jessy. I think Jessy's forgetting. He did a similar thing to Jessy when she came in, and he's asking her, what did you say to Grace? Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm just like, because remember, he kept telling, what's her name, how much they have in common, right? They have things in common. And, you know, I just, I don't know. And he keeps saying how hot she is, guys. Oh, you're hot, you're hot, you're hot. She's not going to go for it, though. She's not going to choose him, because I feel like now she's thinking, I don't know what's going on here, because you're giving me mixed messages. She's going to cap out, and she's going to go for Reuben, which is what she did in the kiss when they asked her to kiss the person that she is most interested in. That was a cap out, because at the end of the day, she's always said Joey is the one that she got most interest in. And I feel like Joey used that to his advantage when he was talking to Jessy, saying, oh, well, if I wasn't making myself very clear, she would have kissed me. Who did she kiss in the challenge? Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he was using that as kind of like a defense on his behalf. And even now, I feel like he low-key wants Lola to pick him, but Lola won't pick him. She won't, because there's too many mixed messages. Plus, I also think she's trying to tiptoe around the girls and not to upset them. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't think she's going to choose him. And to be honest, I don't want her to choose him. I wanted her to choose him originally, right? But I think if she chooses Joey, Jessy and Reuben will be dumped from the island, right? So I just want her to just couple up with Reuben at the moment and then see if there's anything there with Joey later on. But at the end of the day, I honestly, I don't know. I feel like Joey's going to spin the block, because you know Joey is a gaslighter. So he's going to spin the block and say, see, I told you, I did make it very clear to her, because if I didn't make it very clear to her, she would have chose me and not Reuben. You just wait. He's going to do exactly that. So I'm saying, because she's not going to choose Joey. But anyways, guys, let's talk about the game or the challenge for a little bit. So Jessy was the first person to drop the ice, right? And she got to kiss the person she thinks is playing the most game or whatever. She kissed Joey, right? Is it a cap out why she chose Joey? I don't know. But her explanation saying that, oh, I'm kissing Joey because Joey, you know, he's okay with me. But sometimes I do feel like he likes to wind people up. And then he'll wind people up and play little games in the villa with other people. And that's my reason. That's a cap out. That's as far as I'm concerned. Joey does play a lot of game. He really does play a lot of game. But I feel like Jessy just capped out in that one because it's an easier thing. And she knows that Joey's not going to hold it against her. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyways, so Sean had to choose... Sean had to choose a person that wasn't his partner, that he felt like would be passionate in bed, I think it was, right? And Sean went and kissed Lola. Now, Matilda's not happy about it because she's like, you could have chosen any one of the girls, but you go and choose the new girl because you haven't kissed her yet and you wanted to kiss her. Now, maybe so. I really don't know. But at the end of the day, he kissed her. His explanation was he's been in the villa with all the other girls and it's been nothing. This person is new, so why not? Do you know what I mean? Just kiss her because it doesn't mean anything to him. I guess what he really is trying to say is that obviously he knows there's no chemistry with anybody else in the villa. But this person just came in. He doesn't know anything about her yet. There could potentially be chemistry, but he's probably just not seeing anything with that in the villa with anybody else. And to be honest, why not? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not even mad at him. Why the hell not? Do you know what I'm saying? Matilda did not like it. But you know the bit that really got me? Like when the boys were in the bedroom, right? And Reuben said to Sean, give me some tips on love. And then Ayo turned to Sean and said, Sean, are you in love? And Sean like, no. The way he said that, no. Even Ayo had to ask him, why did you say it like that? But I'm just like, you're not in love. And I get it. He's not in love. He's not in love. But at the end of the day, the way he said that makes me questioning everything. I'm just like, but what's all of this thing? You guys are exclusive. Surely you're feeling some kind of strong feelings to even back that up by saying, you know, I'm not in love, but I feel like I'm falling. Or I don't know. But hey, we're not going to ask him to tell a lie, right? We're not going to ask him. We're not going to ask the boy to tell a lie. But for me, that kind of stood out. And I'm just like, like, I'm watching this. I'm giving this a side eye because at the end of the day, this is validating my feelings on the whole fact where I feel like I don't feel like this is genuine between Matilda and Sean. I feel like they're just going along with it because that's the situation and it's easier. You know what I'm saying? But let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. So Josh had to choose the most arrogant person in the villa, and he chose Nicole. He kissed Nicole, chose Nicole as the most arrogant person. Now, when he said that, he said to Nicole, he said, at the end of the day, I do feel like Nicole's the most arrogant, but you guys make a good couple. He was saying to Ciaran. So Ciaran was like, so you're saying that I'm arrogant? And he said, yeah, well, you know, you both, you know, I think you're both arrogant, and there's nothing wrong with that. You guys work well together. Do you know what I'm saying? And I could tell that look on Ciaran's face. He was not happy. Nicole was definitely not happy. But that look on Ciaran's face is definitely not happy. Because even Josh was saying, listen, am I not entitled to my own opinion? Yes, babe, you are. You're entitled to your own opinion. And at the end of the day, if you feel it, you're going to say it. And it does not matter. Because at the end of the day, you had to choose somebody. And you went with who you wanted to. And that's it. That's final. So now, the other kiss was from Ayo to Nicole, to kiss the person you feel like will do anything to win. That I could tell for a fact Ciaran was not happy about, because when somebody asked him, so Ciaran, how do you feel about that? He said, I'll have a conversation with Ayo by herself or whatever. So I could tell that he was not happy about that situation. But Ayo's reasoning was, you know, obviously they're in a couple, and he feels like because they're in a couple and they want to win. So I'm saying everybody wants to win. Is it a good reason? It's probably a little bit of a cop out, because he's wary of the whole situation where he doesn't like to cause a drama. Well, leave it alone. So yeah, he doesn't want to cause a drama with Ciaran, I should say. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is at this point. But Nicole, obviously, she was not happy about that, and I feel like that's going to cause an issue maybe in tomorrow's show. Sorry guys, I had to take my head wrap off because it keeps coming off. It keeps slipping off. It keeps slipping off. But anyways, guys, so I know Nicole is not happy about that whole situation, and I know some chats are going to be had tomorrow, so let's see how that goes. But I honestly feel like Nicole do really want to win. I think they are trying really hard to win. I feel like the whole boyfriend and girlfriend things, I don't know, I feel like they will win, to be honest. I feel like they will win. Do I want them to win? No, I don't want them to win, but I feel like they will win. And by the way, while we're on the topic of Nicole, somebody needs to help Nicole with this makeup situation, because this is not good. Her makeup is just not sitting right. I don't know what it is. And it used to look better before, when she first came into the villa. I don't know if she's gotten a bit sunburned or what it is. I hope they're providing some protection. I don't know. But her makeup is just not sitting well on her skin. I really don't know. But anyway, guys, so Ciaran had to choose, I think he had to choose somebody he had the most sexual chemistry with other than his partner. So he went and he chose Matilda, right? And he's saying he's going off face value because he has no interest in anyone in the villa apart from Nicole. And Nicole has been the only one that he's actually had an interest in or even tried to talk to since he's been in the villa, right? Now he's saying he went for Matilda because Matilda's face, basically, because she's a pretty girl. I mean, I don't know. Whoever he chose, it would have probably been like a bit of an issue. It's probably best for him to choose Matilda anyways, because Matilda and Nicole gets on. So I think she would have preferred that. But you did hear Nicole say it's not easy to watch like your boyfriend kiss another girl. But Nicole, remember, you also had to kiss somebody else, and twice. Okay, but anyways, guys, so Joey also capped out tonight because he had to choose the girl with the best body, best personality, and prettiest face. He capped out because at the end of the day, I know for a fact. But anyways, let me know what you think about that, because I don't believe that Joey was being honest. He kissed Jessica for the prettiest face. And I get that because Jessica is very pretty. Jessica is very pretty. She got a nice body as well. He chose her for pretty face. He chose Matilda for best body. Not gonna lie, it's not Matilda. It's not Matilda. And then he chose Jessy for best personality. Now, Jessy's like, oh, you did good. I'm guessing she's saying you did good because you didn't choose Lola. Now, I'm very sure, and I mean very, very sure, if Joey was being honest, Joey would have picked Lola, right? For best body or something. Because he kept saying how hot she is. You're so hot. I mean, you're so hot. I mean, you're so hot. So how are you going to look at somebody and say how they're so hot, they're your type on the outside, but then you don't even choose them? No, I don't get it. I think Lola has a better body than Matilda. Hold up. Wait a minute. I know Grace has a better body than Matilda. Grace's body is banging. Grace's body is banging. Let's face it. Grace's body is banging. She's got a buff body. And I can tell you this. I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. So I can give a girl a compliment. I can. But I'm telling you right now, that girl's body is banging. She's hot. You know what I'm saying? He could have chose Grace, but he doesn't want to give Grace that power. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to make anyone think that he's actually interested in Grace. So he diverted from Grace. He could have chose Lola. I know that he would have chosen Lola if it wasn't for the whole situation, but he went for the safe options. He went for Matilda as best body and Jessica as best face, prettiest face. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, if he's going to cap out, you might as well kiss your girlfriend as pretty face or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Instead of just putting her down to best personality, because I don't know if I'd be upset about that or what. Because at the end of the day, you're saying I'm not that pretty or I'm not the prettiest and I don't have the best body, but oh, your personality is great. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'd be happy with that. But Jessy was okay with it. So hey, who am I to say shit? I'm not going to say nothing, okay? I'm not going to say one iota thing. I'm going to just leave it right there, so, okay? But anyways, guys, so Lola did choose Joey as the person that's most likely to cheat. Joey was like, I've never cheated my whole life. Joey, whatever. Whatever. Come out of my life, Joey. You're too damn lie, but you never cheat your life. You're too lie, but you never cheat in your whole life. You lie like, you cheat. I don't even know if the man cheats, but I'm just saying. But I honestly don't believe that. And I do think that even with that situation, I felt like Jessy should have been thinking, why would she say that? But no, Jessy's like, no, well, at the end of the day, I know that's not true. Jessy's setting herself up for failure, to be honest with you. I feel like what's going to happen is, it's either Joey is going to do a 360 and pretend that he's not interested in Lola, because we know he can do that. He's very capable of doing such things. Or he's going to basically just make a move for it. When she comes after him, he's going to make a move for it, and then Jessy's going to get hurt. It's going to be one or the other. I don't know which one yet. We're going to wait and see. But what I do believe strongly believe, Lola is not going to choose Joey tomorrow. She's going to choose Reuben. And that's what I strongly believe. But anyways, guys, so Josh had to choose the person with that gossips the most, right? And he went for Matilda. And rightly so, because Matilda's like, what? But Josh was like, you know what? He outed her with it. He said, you know what? I had something recently when I was going through my whole thing with Mimii and Ayo and all that kind of stuff. And I heard some stuff that came directly from you. He didn't drop anybody else in there. He didn't say nothing else. He just said it, and he said it with his chest. And she knows she can't say anything. For me, I'm just like, it's quite obvious, because even that conversation that, what's her name, Matilda was having with Jessica, I felt like in that moment she was literally trying to gossip. But to be honest, I felt like that was the best choice, because at the end of the day, he's valid with it, because she did go and tell Jessica about there might be feelings, or there is feelings, because Sean is still know this and he's still know that. So at the end of the day, I think he chose the right person. But anyways, guys, so let me know what you think about tonight's episode. I'm going to end the video right now, because I think I said all I want to say. I don't think Jessy has anything to worry about, because I don't think that Lola is going to choose Joey at all. Lola is going to choose Reuben, purely because I think she can feel the confusion, and she probably is not going to try to take the heat from Jessy. But I think Jessy needs to really kind of like be mindful, because she's like, oh, I trust Joey. Joey doesn't want anything. Joey has said that it's just a friend. But we can see what's going on, guys. So we know that's not the situation. So I hope she just at least, you know what I'm saying? At least kind of like, you know, keep her eyes open a bit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Lola's trying to explain to her, it's coming across flirty, and she's not having it. It's like she's not taking it. It's like she's saying, listen, my man said it's just friendship, so it's just friendship. So just leave it alone. I believe my man over anybody. So I feel like if she keeps up with that mentality, she might end up getting hurt. If Joey decide to be ballsy and get to know Lola, but I feel like he's gonna cap out of that as well. So let me know, do you think the right person went home today? Because obviously we know that Lolly and Konnor went home. I was not surprised. Were you surprised? I was not surprised whatsoever. What I'm glad about is that this Mimii thing and the Ayo thing is done. I mean, yes, I would have preferred Mimii to kept herself in the power. But I feel like she gave up her power when she called him to the terrace, because she put the control right back into Ayo's hand to make it look like he's the one that was drawing the line underneath this thing, when originally it was her, even though she did go back on her words because of the encouragement of Nicole and all the gossip or whatever in the villa. But at the end of the day, the most important thing for me is that it is done, it's dusted. Finally, I can breathe. I can like clear my mind and not feel overwhelmed and depressed about it. Because why? Guys, for somebody that I don't even know, I was here bare stressing out over Mimii, you know. blouse and skirt Rupert. But yes, guys, comment down below, let me know what you think about tonight's episode. I'm gonna end this video here. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't yet thumbs up the video, please go ahead and thumbs up the video. And if you're new to my channel, remember, please subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. But for now, keep it sassy licious.